My name is Eliza Morgan. I am 31 years old. 3 months ago, I believed I had a perfect marriage. I live in a quiet town outside the city. My husband, Daniel, is 34. He works in finance. I work part-time at a small bookstore. We don't have children yet. We were waiting for the right time. That's what he always said. Daniel was charming, responsible, calm, the kind of man people trusted instantly. When we got married 4 years ago, everyone said I was lucky. And for a long time, I thought so too. But sometimes, life doesn't break with loud noise. Sometimes it cracks in silence. It started with small things. Daniel began coming home late. At first, it was extra meetings. Then it was client dinners. Then, urgent projects. His phone was always face down. He smiled less, touched me less, asked fewer questions about my day. I told myself I was overthinking. One night, I waited for him with dinner on the table. The food went cold. Midnight passed. He came home at 11:17 a.m. I was sitting in the dark. "Why are you awake?" he asked, almost annoyed. "I was worried," I said softly. He sighed. "Eliza, I'm working for us. You want a better future, don't you?" "For us." That phrase started feeling heavier every time he used it. Weeks passed. One afternoon, I went to the bookstore early because my shift had been changed. While organizing a shipment near the window, I saw something that made my hands freeze. Daniel. He was across the street. He wasn't alone. He was standing close to a woman. Too close. She was laughing. He touched her arm the way he used to touch mine. My heart didn't break. It stopped. I told myself there must be an explanation. Maybe a client. Maybe a colleague. Maybe. Then she leaned forward and kissed him. Soft. Familiar. Not accidental. I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how long I stood there. I don't remember finishing my shift. I don't even remember walking home. But I remember one thing clearly. I didn't cry. Not yet. That night, I said nothing. I watched him eat dinner. I listened to him talk about a stressful day. I studied his face like a stranger. How long had this been happening? How long had I been the only one still married? 2 days later, everything exploded. It was Sunday morning. Daniel said he had to check something at the office. He left at 10 a.m. At 10:40 a.m., someone knocked on the door. I wasn't expecting anyone. When I opened it, a young woman stood there. She looked nervous, pale, holding a small boy's hand. The boy couldn't have been older than 4. The woman swallowed. "Are you Eliza?" "Yes." She looked down for a second, then back at me. "My name is Claire." Silence stretched between us like a storm cloud. "And this," she said, her voice trembling, "is Noah." The little boy looked up at me with wide brown eyes. Daniel's eyes. My body went cold. "I'm sorry to come like this," Claire continued, But Daniel stopped answering my calls. He promised he would tell you. He said he was going to leave you. Leave me. The words echoed in my ears. Claire's voice broke. He said he couldn't keep hiding anymore. Noah is his son. The world tilted. I gripped the doorframe to stay standing. How old is he? I whispered. 4. 4 years. Daniel and I have been married for 4 years, which means this didn't start after me. It started before. Claire wiped her tears. He told me he loved me. He said your marriage was a mistake. That he felt trapped. Trapped. I stepped aside slowly. Come in. I don't know where that strength came from. Maybe shock protects you before pain can. Claire sat on the couch. Noah held a toy car and quietly rolled it across my coffee table, completely unaware that he was shattering someone's life. Does he support you? I asked calmly. Sometimes. When it's convenient, she said bitterly. But he keeps promising he'll make it official, that he'll leave you. I nodded slowly. Then I stood up. I walked to the bedroom. I opened Daniel's closet, and I saw it clearly now. The missing shirts. The cologne, he said, he lost. The hotel receipts hidden inside an old shoebox. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't insecure. I was lied to for 4 years. I returned to the living room. Claire looked at me carefully. I didn't know about you at first. He said he was single. I found out 2 years ago, but by then, I was pregnant. She looked at her son with guilt and love mixed together. I knelt in front of Noah. He smiled at me, and in that moment, I understood something powerful. He was innocent. We both were. Daniel was the only liar in this story. I stood up, breathing slowly. Claire, I said, you deserve honesty. So do I. Her eyes filled with fear. What are you going to do? I didn't answer. Because at that exact moment, the front door opened. Daniel walked in. He froze. He saw Claire. He saw Noah. Then he saw me. And for the first time since I met him, he looked afraid. Eliza, I can explain. No, I said quietly. My voice didn't shake. You've explained enough. For 4 years. Claire stood up. You told me you were leaving her. Daniel looked trapped between 2 lives. I just needed time, he muttered. Time. Time to lie. Time to betray. Time to build 2 families. I stepped back. You don't need more time, I said. You need consequences. He stared at me like he didn't recognize me anymore. Maybe he didn't, because I didn't recognize myself either. I walked to the bedroom and came back with a suitcase. I placed it near the door. Pack, I said calmly. You can decide which house you're going to, but it won't be this one. Eliza, please, no. 4 years of silence ended in one word. Claire watched everything, stunned. Daniel looked desperate. We can fix this." I almost laughed. "You didn't break a plate," I said softly. "You broke a marriage." He tried to touch my arm. I stepped away. If this story touches your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Silent Stories for more emotional journeys. Daniel packed slowly. He kept looking at me like I might change my mind. I didn't. When he finally walked out the door, carrying his suitcase and his lies, the house felt strangely lighter. Claire hesitated. "I didn't come here to destroy your life." I looked at her. "He did that himself." She nodded slowly. Before leaving, she said something I'll never forget. "You're stronger than he ever deserved." After they left, the silence returned, but it felt different now. Not heavy, peaceful. That night, I cried, not because I lost him, but because I finally saw the truth. Weeks later, I filed for divorce. Daniel tried calling, texting, apologizing. I didn't answer. Healing isn't loud. It's quiet decisions repeated every day. I started working full-time at the bookstore. I joined a small writing group. I reconnected with old friends. And slowly, I began to feel like myself again. One evening, as I was closing the shop, I caught my reflection in the window. I didn't look broken. I looked free. Daniel didn't ruin my life. He revealed it. And sometimes, the most painful knock on your door is the one that saves you.